Hi guys. So I was asked to talk about myself for the media buyer role. So I'm going to just head over to my LinkedIn to begin with. I've got over kind of 10 years experience, well over 10 years actually. I started doing digital way back in 2006 when I first started doing Facebook marketing. I did SEO for a bit for some brands, freelance. And then I had a marketing consultant role managing PPC and social media for Bernardo's in 2014. I had my own company basically actually in that time. I had other clients called Meet the Spider. It's my own agency. And then I went client side and managed all channels, PPC, paid social, email, etc. And managed to 50x the client base for that company, which was good. Then I went client side again. I was made redundant actually from Global Reach Partners. I was the marketing lead or head of marketing for EvoShade, managed to launch them in many countries. In the first year I was there, I think it was about 10 countries, which was good, and managed to increase revenue significantly. And then I started freelancing again and worked for Barclays, managed to reduce the CPL by 300% in 2.5 months, which was great. Worked for an agency, Big Rock. And then I was, this is all freelance. And then I worked for Travelex and Samsung doing strategy and go to market and kind of customer acquisition strategy, etc. Genpact was B2B, Google Ads. Finastra was B2B, and that was Google and LinkedIn, B2B mostly. Doctify was targeting dentists and doctors and chiropractors. Managed to reduce the CPL by about 5x in 3 months, and then mentored the team, and I think they got to a 10x reduction in CPL within 6 months. Then I worked for some agencies. So I worked for Hotwire, worked for the marketing practice, and I worked for Digital Radish all in 2021 for different clients. DXC Technologies, eBay, Backbase, managing PPC, auditing their paid social campaigns as well. Then I worked for NatWest, managing all their channels, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, managed to 10x the results there. Then I went client side and worked for Meta, managing all their channels, Google, Facebook, obviously Instagram, and a few other channels, media partners, remarketing, full funnel stuff there. More recently, Helios X managed media spend of $1 million a month for their PPC accounts, and on paid social managed the raw mints, Facebook, doing audit strategies, go-to-markets, creative audits as well, and activations. And some of the activations I've done were the lowest CPA that they've ever got, which is amazing, even lower than remarketing. And also they had some dental clients as well. And I think my dentist, I think was the brand. There's more than one dentist brand actually. Yeah. And I've also got some of my results generated are here. So yeah. So there's a 20% drop in conversions, which can confuse the brand Helios X, but I found the patterns in the actual, it was outside of the account. I found so that I kind of problem solving there. I generated 10x customer growth at the African store. With my dentist, I analyzed the best performing and weakest performing creative and ads. And with the raw mint, I managed to produce the best performing campaign, which is the first campaign I created after auditing their accounts. It's a 12x reduction actually in CPL for, which was good. For Doctify, Finastra managed to generate millions in revenue from after a couple of months, even though the company was saying it would take years because it's B2B. So yeah, I've got quite a bit of experience there. I'm going to have a look at the other questions you asked me. So yeah, with Facebook and Instagram, I've managed accounts as large as 3 million a year, I think was how much we're spending at Meta on paid social. The raw mint was 300,000 or 400,000 a year. Multi-country as well, globally for Meta, and for the raw mint, it was mostly the UK, US, and Canada, and Australia actually, In terms of Google Ads, the largest Google Ads account I've managed was Helios X. That was about 12 million, something like that, a year. In terms of media spend, Meta was pretty large as well, a couple of million, 2 or 3 million, something like that, and managed to reduce the CPL, or the cost per acquiring a customer at Meta from $50 down to 1.4, which I was really happy with. Kind of beat all the targets at Meta, which was pretty good. At Global Reach Partners managed quite a lot of the channels there. PPC leads I drove up 40x, which was from a small base, but still it was pretty good. 10x the amount of customer growth at the African store, which I've mentioned. 10x the results at NatWest as well. Managing lots of different channels. Facebook and Instagram results more than doubled. Snapchat and TikTok CPA was enormous, was amazing. The CPA was less than £10, which was a massive ROAS. I'll stop sharing my screen now. So I've got the experience managing accounts for dentists and doctors, and also EvoShave was in the aesthetics kind of space as well. And I've managed kind of client-facing roles for many years, got a lot of confidence to pitch new ideas or to pitch on reporting, to find insights, trends, and patterns. Fun facts about me: I learn things very quickly. I learned to speak Italian in 2 weeks, enough to be able to talk to a family for 3 hours without needing a dictionary. Although that's mostly forgotten now, because the speed of which you learn languages typically is the speed of which you forget them. So if you learn them very quickly, I've forgotten most of my Italian. But what else? I do like learning things, and I learn very quickly. So at the moment, I'm learning to surf and to do digital painting. And I studied like filmmaking, so I've got a lot of kind of videos of the things that I've learned. Sadly, didn't record myself speaking Italian. I should have done that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video about me, and let me know if you're interested in interviewing me. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.